Have you ever considered the United Arab Emirates as a stepping stone for your career? An intriguing question, isn't it? For many, the UAE has become synonymous with career growth and opportunities, a place where dreams and aspirations could be realized. With its economy evolving from a primarily oil-based one to a more diversified platform focusing on tourism, the UAE has opened up a plethora of opportunities for individuals across the globe. This shift is not merely a strategic move, but a necessary one. With the world's oil reserves slowly depleting, the UAE has astutely shifted its focus towards tourism, a sector brimming with potential. This transformation has led to the creation of numerous jobs, making the UAE an attractive destination for career-oriented individuals. The allure of the UAE extends beyond its economic growth. It also offers a unique platform for individuals to enhance their skills and gain global exposure. With a diverse workforce hailing from different corners of the world, the UAE provides an opportunity to learn from a wide array of experiences and cultures. This multicultural environment can be an enriching experience, fostering personal growth alongside professional development. However, while the UAE offers an exciting career path, it presents its own set of challenges. The country's laws and practices often prioritize locals, sometimes creating a sense of discrimination among expats. This is particularly noticeable in the business sector, where foreign entrepreneurs are required to have a local Emirati partner to start a business. Moreover, the UAE's labor laws sometimes fall short of ensuring fair treatment for all. There have been instances where companies, taking advantage of the system, have created their own set of rules, often at the expense of the workers. The UAE has indeed become a desirable destination for career growth, but is it a place where one can settle for life? This is a question many expats find themselves grappling with. While the UAE serves as a great stepping stone, the decision to make it a lifetime destination requires careful thought and consideration. Opening. How do the working conditions and opportunities in the UAE stack up against those in other countries? Let's start with working conditions. In the UAE, the work culture is quite different from that of Western countries. The work week typically runs from Sunday to Thursday, with Friday and Saturday being the weekend. Also, during Ramadan, working hours are reduced to accommodate fasting workers. This contrasts with the standard Monday to Friday work week prevalent in the USA and Europe. Now let's talk about wages. The UAE does not have a minimum wage, which is a stark contrast to countries like the USA and those in Europe, where minimum wage laws are firmly established. While the absence of a minimum wage can sometimes lead to higher earning potential, it can also result in wage disparities, particularly for expats. This is further compounded by the national wage issue, where Emirati citizens often earn more than their expat counterparts for the same roles. When it comes to opportunities, the UAE is a hub for various industries such as oil, construction, and tourism, offering a plethora of job opportunities. However, these opportunities are often temporary, given the country's employment visa system. This is in contrast to countries like the USA or those in Europe, where job opportunities often come with the potential for permanent residency and even citizenship. Lastly, the rapidly changing laws in the UAE can sometimes create uncertainty for workers. While these changes are often aimed at improving the business environment or worker rights, keeping up with them can be a challenge. On the other hand, in countries like the USA and Europe, laws tend to change at a slower pace, providing a more stable environment for workers. Closing. The UAE offers unique opportunities, but it also presents unique challenges. It's a place where you can enhance your skills and gain valuable experience, but it's also a place where you need to be adaptable and ready for change. It's a stepping stone for your career rather than a final destination. What if you decide to make the UAE your permanent home or start your own business? This is a question that many expats have pondered. The allure of the UAE's luxurious lifestyle and potential for career growth is undeniable. However, when it comes to settling down or establishing a business, there are a few roadblocks to consider. Firstly, gaining citizenship in the UAE is not a straightforward process. The country's citizenship laws are quite restrictive, particularly for expats. Unlike many countries where residency can lead to citizenship, the UAE typically reserves this right for those of Emirati descent. This means that even if you spend a significant portion of your life working and living in the UAE, the prospect of becoming a citizen is quite slim. Now, let's talk about starting a business. The UAE has a booming economy and a vibrant market that attracts entrepreneurs from across the globe. But here's the catch. To establish a business in the UAE, you're required to have a local Emirati partner. This partner holds a minimum of 51% ownership in the company. This requirement can be a significant hurdle for expats who wish to fully own their businesses. These restrictions can feel like a form of discrimination to some. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially when you've invested your time, skills, and resources into a country that doesn't offer the same opportunities for long-term settlement and business ownership as it does for career growth. But remember, every country has its own set of rules and regulations. While the UAE has its limitations, it also offers a wealth of opportunities. Its strategic location, tax-free environment, and diverse economy make it an attractive place for career development and business ventures. While the UAE offers opportunities for growth, it places certain restrictions on long-term settlement and entrepreneurship. So if you're looking at the UAE as a stepping stone, it's a great place to enhance your skills and experience. But if you're considering it as a long-term home or a place to start your own business, there are certain realities to consider. What about the labor laws and company practices in the UAE? Let's dive into this. On paper, the UAE has labor laws that aim to protect the rights of workers. These laws cover aspects such as working hours, annual leave, sick leave, and end-of-service benefits, among others. They aim to provide a fair and balanced work environment. However, it's crucial to understand that there can be a gap between what's written in the laws and what actually happens on the ground. There have been instances where companies do not strictly adhere to these laws. This could mean anything from not respecting the stipulated working hours, to not providing adequate leave, to even withholding end-of-service benefits. The impact of such practices can be quite significant on workers, especially expats who may not be fully aware of their rights or have the means to seek legal redress. This situation is further complicated by the fact that labor laws can change, often with little notice, leaving workers in a state of uncertainty about their rights and protections. Moreover, while there are mechanisms in place to report such violations, it's not always a straightforward process. The fear of retaliation, job loss, or even deportation can deter workers from reporting these issues. This creates a power dynamic that could be exploited by unscrupulous employers, affecting the overall work environment and worker morale. So while the labor laws in the UAE are designed to protect workers, their implementation can sometimes fall short. It's important for workers to be proactive in understanding their rights and seeking help when necessary. As an expatriate, this awareness can make the difference between a positive work experience and a challenging one. In conclusion, the UAE can be a great stepping stone for your career, offering unique opportunities and experiences. But remember, like any other country, it has its own set of challenges. It's up to you to navigate these wisely and make the most of your time there. While there are labor laws in place, their implementation can be a cause for concern. But with the right knowledge and approach, you can turn this stepping stone into a path towards success. So, is the UAE a stepping stone or a destination for workers? Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed so far. We've compared the working conditions and opportunities in the UAE with those in other countries. We've seen that while the UAE offers some unique prospects, it also has its fair share of challenges. The wages, for instance, might not always match the high cost of living, and there is a national wage system in place that can create a disparity between locals and expatriates. We've also delved into the complexities of citizenship and business ownership in the UAE. As it stands, obtaining citizenship is a closed door for most expatriates, and starting a business requires a local Emirati partner. These restrictions can limit one's long-term prospects in the country. We've examined the labor laws and company practices in the UAE. While there are laws in place to protect workers, not all companies follow them to the letter. This can lead to situations where workers are taken advantage of. So taking all these factors into account, it appears that the UAE can indeed be a valuable stepping stone for workers. It's a place where you can enhance your skills, gain valuable experience, and boost your career. But it might not be the best choice for a long-term settlement. That's not to say that the UAE doesn't have its merits. It's a vibrant, dynamic country with a lot to offer. Its focus on tourism means that there's always something new and exciting happening. And let's not forget the luxury and the high standard of living that come with it, if you can afford it, of course. But as we've discussed, there are significant challenges and restrictions that can make living and working in the UAE a complex journey. So, while it can be an excellent stepping stone for your career, it might not be your final destination. The UAE can indeed be a valuable stepping stone for your career, but it might not be your final destination.